Hi, good morning. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. Hope you're well. Okay, so China is going to pump in another about 600 or 516 billion, 516 billion US dollars into its economy. Now that's into the local economy because the local economy is absolutely suffering. It's going on a downward spiral. Even though it's had positive GDP, the GDP overall is trending down. So as it's trending down, the Chinese government is very, very, very concerned that what they're going to end up with, they're going to end up with a recession on their hands. Now, the previous stimulus has not worked in China. Unfortunately, what happened was when they came out of the lockdown, there was a move up, a jump in productivity, and the overall economy looked like it was getting back on its feet. But that came to a pause, came to a standstill, didn't quite happen. As a result of that, the economy's gone down and there's been another stimulus program. Remember, its property sector is in pretty shocking condition and its economy just can't seem to get moving again. Say hello to the dog. Anyhow, so you've got that issue regarding China. The other issue is on Friday, you've got the markets are quite flat at the moment. They're not really moving as on Friday. Tesla's an interesting one to watch. Tesla missed its profits, or in other words, it did increase its profits, but its margin shrunk, and that is concerning. That is concerning traders and investment banks, that its margins has shrunk, and you could end up Tesla having going down to around about the 235 level before it stabilizes and moves back up. That's my opinion. A lot of bulls out there are pushing Tesla up to 300, but with shrinking margins, it is a concern, and you could see Tesla falling down further. Remember, the Nasdaq is made up of 7 mega companies. So, then 55% of the Nasdaq is made up of 7 mega companies. And because it's made up of 7 mega companies, if any of those companies do not do well, then what you're going to have is you're going to have the Nasdaq falling significantly. So 55% of the Nasdaq is made up of the top 7 mega tech companies. You've got to keep an eye on the Nasdaq. Overall, expect markets to continue trending up. There's a lot of power behind this market. It's turned into a bull market, and the Dow now has followed on with the rest of the market, showing a clear curve upwards. So it is going to be a continuing bull market toward all the way through to the end of 2023. What else do you have? You've got foreign exchange markets, DXY index at a 52-month low. Keep an eye on the DXY. If the dollar continues falling, then you're going to have stock markets continue rising. However, if this turns out to be a false bottom, which I don't think it is, but if it does turn out to be a false bottom and then starts to rise, you're going to have a major sell-off in equity markets. Hopefully you've been looking to see if you've got my book on Amazon. I've got a new book coming out shortly on trading. If you have any questions, obviously you can either send me a text message or you can DM me on Instagram. Looking at one particular question sent to me today, what is a short squeeze? A short squeeze is when there's a lot of sellers in the market, but yet the market in that particular security or asset moves up suddenly. That causes the sellers to panic. They have to buy back their position.